According to a section of the media, the human rights activist and lawyer Tope Akinyode had on the 12th of November filed an action against the enactment of the social media bill. The Federal High Court, Ikoyi, Lagos, on the 2nd of December, fixed the dates for the hearing in the case against the enactment of the social media bill. The social media bill, according to speculations by some Nigerians, has been tagged a bill that threatens to encroach on the fundamental rights of freedom of speech. However, the sponsor of the bill, Deputy Chief Whip Aliyu Sabil Abdullahi, has argued that the bill is not an attempt to gag or silence the media, but rather an attempt to correct the manipulation and falsehood of the internet. As it all unfolds, questions Nigerians seem to be asking are, how far would we go to protect our rights to freedom of speech? Is the anti-hate speech bill indeed an attempt to correct manipulation and falsehood of the internet? And does the anti-hate speech bill warrant a death sentence? Is the anti-hate speech bill relevant? Come with me and we'll find out more. You're watching Echo Hot Blog. Stay tuned.
As the bill is okay, death penalty is no way.
Too far.
It's too far. What's some people are arguing that what if that hate speech actually caused the death of somebody? You wait till it will cause the death of somebody before you pronounce a death penalty. But definitely there should be a bill against maybe some kind of punishment for anybody who innocently, who kind of maliciously, defame somebody's character.
About 3 years imprisonment, it's okay.
Don't you think if it's just 3 years, people will overlook it?
To spend 3 years in prison is not just overlook. Being jailed for 3 years, I think it's okay for hate speech. Yes. I think it's not hate speech. I think it's not a criminal offense. So why should somebody suffer death because of expressing just an emotional something? Just express your emotion concerning something, and then somebody say that you have to die because of that. I don't think that is too harsh.
Warranted death sentence?
Absolutely not. It shouldn't warrant a death sentence. The death sentence is an extreme case.
Yes, for capital offenses.
Capital offenses, yes, absolutely, for capital offenses. So I see it as, very ridiculous. It's highly ridiculous for lawmakers who should know better
to help curb the menace of people insulting people, trolling on people on social media and all. But at the same time, the consequences of the hate speech bill is actually not important, because there are other things that are more important than the hate speech bill. And I see it as a way outside the checkmating of infringing on people's rights and all. At the same time, I see it as a way of trying to stop people from the right to speak, the right to air your opinion, So there are other important things government should give attention to other than the hate speech bill.
The bill is not totally out of place. We need regulations. Like he has said it, that the reason for putting forth the bill is so that it could curb violence. That most violence are as a result of hate speech. But we should look at it differently. Amend the bill, the sanction is too stiff, it's too strong. Okay,
first of all, it's not nice. I don't really like the fact that they want to bring up a bill that is against hate speech. Already we have so many things put in place. We have the libel law, we have the slander law. So why bring up another bill that is actually going to crop down on this other one? Libel bill is doing a lot already. People are being arrested, people are being given charges, to pay for what they say that is not right. So there is no need for you to come up with another bill or another law that states that speech hate is no. And for the fact that you now tagged it a life sentence, it's quite huge.
Respect others when I'm talking. That doesn't give me the right to start abusing whatsoever. Well, for me to see something wrong and I expressed it, I expect that at least we have leaders. I don't want to call any name now because this hate speech is important. I don't want to call any leader. They are our leaders. They should try and feel us when we voice out that we don't like this, we don't like that. So my colleague is saying 5 years. 5 years more. 5 years is too much. At least warning. They should give the person warning first. If you talk again, so if you say anything